Hey, welcome to another episode of Talking with Docs. I'm Dr. Paul Zalza.
Dr. Bradley.
We're in our wheelhouse today
Okay.
because we're going to talk about things that you need to have after your total hip or total knee replacement.
Okay, and if you have others that we don't mention, leave something in the comments. Let us know what you liked, what really worked, what was a game changer for your recovery.
We're also going to little mention to things that you don't need,
Okay?
things you don't want to have.
All right.
Okay, so let's hit the ground running.
Okay.
What do you think the most important thing that someone would need to have after their hip or knee replacement?
For me, it's a walker.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Walker's good.
and typically a two-wheel, depends on your therapist, because sometimes the four wheels can kind of get away from you. So I think a walker or some type of ambulatory aid is important.
Right, because it's going to hurt when you try and put weight on that operated limb.
And we want to protect it.
You want to protect it, you want to protect yourself, and you don't want to fall.
Do not want to fall.
Fall is bad after.
We might have another video coming up about falls later on.
We'll see. Cane, because you're going to transition from a walker to a cane.
Okay, I like that.
So a cane.
After surgery, you're going to be sore, you're going to have difficulty walking, so it's going to be difficult to shower. So I think it's worth considering getting either a bath or a shower chair, so you can actually sit in there,
That's cool.
which seems relaxing.
Yeah, even if you don't have surgery, that sounds like something fun to have around the house.
Some
It's
of
a
the newer
chair.
showers have like benches built in. That's
Yeah.
kind of a good idea.
Yeah. I'm knackered post-call. Sometimes I just like pulling up a chair and having a seat in the shower.
Okay,
Your post-call today.
can't unsee that.
Wouldn't you like to have a chair?
I would.
Okay, next thing is a seat cushion.
What do you mean a cushion? Like you got your seats have no cushion right now?
They have cushions, but
Okay.
they're low.
Okay, so
You
why
want
do we
to
care?
you want to raise it up. For the hip, you want to raise it up because you may be following total hip precautions after to minimize the chance of dislocation.
So the amount that your legs are bent with respect to your torso. Kind of.
Yes, in a low chair, you're going to bend your hips more than in a higher chair. And even with the knee, it might be hard to get that deep bend in the beginning. So a raised chair will help you get up and into the chair easier.
Okay, I'm gonna go with grabber, like some type of device that can grab stuff off the ground that you drop. So I tell you, if you drop something, A, let it drop. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
And second, if it's down there and you don't really need it, don't worry about it. But if you do need it, this is a device that can assist you in getting it.
Yeah, what if the grabber's on the ground?
You need a second grabber.
Two grabbers.
Two grabbers. So grabber. Right now.
And they're fun to use even if you haven't had surgery.
Sure. Okay.
Next one is an ice machine or some method of delivering ice to the area that you just had operated on.
Oh, I thought you meant like for cocktails.
Ice machine for cocktails
Yeah,
is
so
also
no.
handy.
But so it spreads cool water through a bladder, typically some type of hose bladder system around your leg to reduce pain and swelling.
Right, it's a cooling unit, some way to because after surgery, there's pain, heat, inflammation, so we often recommend icing the area periodically throughout the day.
Okay. Next one is some type of transportation or transport after surgery to and fro your follow-up visits, your physiotherapy. So you need to kind of get or arrange someone to help you get where you need to go because you can't drive right away.
No, you need to get to it and you need to get fro it.
Okay.
So it's to and fro, as you astutely pointed out.
Yes.
The next thing is something to assist you with toileting. Okay, so that could be a raised toilet seat or a commode or something that's going to help you because, again, many toilet seats are very low and similar to the seat cushion.
Yep.
You don't want to be bending too much into a deep knee bend or a deep squat right at the beginning. So a raised toilet seat or a commode that'll make it easier for you to toilet.
Right. Okay. Some would say having a bed tray. So when you're eating or drinking in bed, because you're going to spend a little more time in bed than normal. We don't want you to spend too much. We want to get you up, get you moving around. But a tray that can kind of sit on your lap so that you don't spill all the stuff everywhere.
Spoil yourself. Breakfast in bed.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I would say is mostly for knee replacement is a knee slider device.
Oh, okay.
A device that helps you bend and straighten your knee. So if you're lying in bed and you want to bend your knee, one thing you can do is a most inexpensive knee slider is just a garbage bag or something slippery on the bed so that you can slide your heel up.
So
you
reduce
can
that
bend your knee.
resistance.
Right. And a knee slider is actually just a device with a sliding platform. You put your heel in it and you can slide your knee back and forth. To and fro.
So there you go. So you got your top 10 things that you need.
Yes.
A little bonus feature. How about things that maybe you don't need or shouldn't get after you had a hip or knee replacement?
New puppy. Do not get a new puppy. They are rambunctious. They run around. You don't want to be running around after a new puppy.
So we got a new puppy a couple of years ago. I did not have my hip or knee replaced, but
Well, now you need it.
yeah, or I don't know if they're a good idea. He's adorable, but it's an issue for sure. How about a whole bunch of rugs, like a new rug? Don't get that because it increases your risk of falling.
Yeah, anything on the ground like that can increase your risk of falling. A new pair of flip-flops, you know, the fancy flip-flops with the big flowers on the top, or however you like to get your flip-flops, don't.
Pool season's coming. Don't get the flip-flops.
Flip-flops, it's in the name. You're gonna flip, you're gonna flop if you wear a pair of flip-flops.
I would add to that a ladder. And this really goes for actually most people probably should not have a ladder. So I think that's a good idea. Maybe don't have a ladder.
Don't get a ladder. Don't climb anything in the first while after your surgery.
Yep.
Along those lines, don't get a new game of Twister.
Okay.
Don't get a pogo stick.
Okay. All of those things that have a risk of deep bending or falling.
Now you know. Bunch of things you need, bunch of things you shouldn't have after your hip or knee replacement.
There you go. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe to our channel.
And leave some comments about things that you had, obtained, or used after your hip or knee replacement so that others can benefit from your wisdom and experience. And remember, you are in charge of your own health.
We'll see you next time.